What's up, water signs? Welcome to my channel, My Cosmic Life. I'm your girl, So Cosmic. Today, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, we are going to do a career advice reading for you. Kind of get a feel of where you at with your career moves, what it is that you desire, and if you follow a particular path, what that outcome could be for you, okay? This is a general collective reading for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So if you have your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node in any of those signs, this could be a message for you, although it's not going to resonate for you all, okay? And if it doesn't, hop over to one of the other elements and one of your other sign placements. You could have a message there, okay? Particularly your Mars, okay? Your Mars, whatever is sitting in your 10th house in your natal chart, and perhaps your 6th house in your natal chart. Also, your Venus specifically, because Venus is how you attract money and go about obtaining money, okay? So let's just keep that in mind. But this is for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Big shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you guys for being here and showing love to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Welcome all newcomers. I hope you become part of the family by hitting that subscribe button. Become one of my cosmic cousins, okay? But let's get into it, water signs. I have your cards pulled. We are going to clarify. But first, we're going to look at your current feelings about your career. Currently, you know, I feel like this Queen of Cups is, you're looking for something as far as how your current feelings are. You're nurturing something, okay? That's the best way I know how to put it. You're nurturing something. There is something that you hold a lot of love for, and you are wanting some type of compassion and understanding poured into a situation, whether that's other people showing that to certain ideas that you have, or you pouring that into some type of idea that you have, okay? I feel like this is you, a lot of you water signs, you're stepping into and embracing certain gifts and talents, those psychic abilities, those intuitive insights that you have. Some of you, this is about like psychology, child psychology, or just psychology in general. This is even being a tarot reader. This is leaning into that intuition and those psychic abilities as far as your career, the feelings about your career. Some of you are wanting to embrace that, okay? What you desire is the Two of Pentacles. So you are wanting to put down, I feel like put down one of these pentacles in order to have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? To have that opportunity for a new beginning, something that's going to put you on a path towards something very solid and stable, and you can build up your pentacles. But I do feel like, you know, you're tired of juggling. Maybe there's some type of little hustle that you're doing on the side. Maybe you're working 2 or multiple jobs, but you're juggling, and so your desires is to put one of these pentacles down in order to have that grand Ace of Pentacles, okay? Now the next step that you should take is to cast judgment on this situation. Again, some of you, you know what you need to be doing. You know you're having this inner calling, having a spiritual awakening. Those intuitive gifts, psychic abilities are being brought to the forefront, are being heightened through all of these energetic shifts that we're going through. Full moon in Sagittarius with the lunar eclipse, the great conjunction of last year. So you're experiencing this spiritual awakening, and so the next step is to cast judgment on what is it you're going to do. Are you going to put down one of these pentacles and stop juggling the fact that you know you have a certain purpose in life? There's a certain path that you're supposed to be going down, something that, you know, you're really inspired by and have a lot of love for. It's time to, that's your next step, is to cast judgment on the situation. Now, how you will know what's right as far as your decision and what you need to do is the King of Swords. The King of Swords approaches things with the truth. It's very honest and it's very clear about what he wants, he or she, okay? This is like Aquarian energy. It's very innovative, it's very intellectual, very logical, it's very forward thinking, having a plan. And so whatever it is that, you know, you're casting judgment on, you can see down the line, you can see towards the future, and you just know, you have clarity about it, you have truth about it, okay? And that's how you'll know it's right. Like inwardly, you know, okay? Now, the skills that will be required of you for this path is the Two of Swords. This is being able to make a decision, okay? Not being indecisive, kind of going back and forth, unable to make some type of choice. All right, that's that juggling with the Two of Pentacles. This Two of Swords typically in a reading would be someone who can't make a decision, someone who is not seeing what's right in front of them. So the skills would be to know how to make a decision and run with it, okay? Not being indecisive. Let's see. I'm forgetting my order. This is a new spread, and y'all are the first ones I'm doing this on. So how do you jumpstart your career at this point? We have the Page of Swords. For some of you, this is about learning some new type of information. This is even sending a message or getting a message, okay? But I feel like this is learning something, gathering, researching, and this is how you're going to jumpstart your career, is by doing some research. This is espionage. This is spying. This is the messenger, the gatherer of information of the day. So be doing some research on, you know, this path that you're wanting to go down. For some of you, this is about sending a message to a job, making a judgment call on a job. I'm not saying don't go and say, so Kosmic said, her card said, quit my job, put in my resignation. No, that is not what I'm saying. But for some of you, this is, you know, at least notifying your job that, hey, I'm looking to do something else, expand, advance. If this is not you going down some type of particular entrepreneurial type pursuit, this is you advancing on your job. You need to be telling them, hey, listen, what can I do? What information can I gather to put myself in a position to advance my career, or advance, you know, get some type of promotion here. All right. Obstacles you may face is the Ace of Swords. This is facing the truth. This is having mental clarity about what it is you want to do. So this may be an obstacle. Again, you know, the skills that you will be required, that will be required of you, is the Two of Swords. This is that indecision. You're going to have to be able to make decisions and run with them. But in order to do that, you have to have mental clarity about what it is you want to do. This King of Swords, also on how you know it's right. Again, very forward thinking, very logical and intellectual in his approach to speaking the truth, knowing the truth, telling the truth, acquiring the truth. So the truth, clarity, is going to be an obstacle for you. So, you know, make sure you're going within, using your intuition, because, you know, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. Just lean on your intuition and lean on those spiritual nudges that you have in order to cast judgment on situations, to make sound decisions, you know, in a blink, and run with it, okay? Let's see, your best advice is the Three of Pentacles. This is working with others. This is teamwork, collaborating, team building. For some of you, you know, this is about realizing that you can't do it on your own, and gathering information, sending messages to people to say, hey, you know, what do you think about this, which will help you get to certain points of clarity and receiving the truth about what it is that you need to do. Because, you know, we may think that we know, but someone could have expertise that, you know, you can lean on and build off of that. Okay, so that's your best advice, is to seek the help of others, teamwork with others, collaborate with others. Okay, what you will learn from all of this is the Queen of Wands. You will learn how to embrace your confidence, to remain optimistic, to be really dynamic and courageous about going after what it is that, you know, you're passionate about, and doing it intuitively, because the Queen of Wands is also very intuitive. So, you know, leaning into that intuition and having confidence in that intuition in order to make these sound decisions, to arrive at that mental clarity, balancing out that head space and that intuitive space, that gut space, to know that this is a very logical approach that I'm making here, all right, and having that clarity about it. So that's what you're going to learn, is how to be really confident, okay? And is the outcome, if you continue down this path, we have the Page of Wands. This is, you know, always having this curious, youthful, joyful, passionate ability to go after those things that ignite you, that will allow you to be free and seek after those passions, okay, and that spark of life, and just know that, you know, it's a path that's going to be fun for you when it's all said and done. Under the deck we have Temperance. So again, moderating that headspace in the gut, going with your intuition so you can cast judgment on things. A lot of you, it's going to be in timing, okay? Right now you're not interested in whatever it is that you're doing, okay? You feel like you're missing out on an opportunity, but the wheel is most definitely turning for you, okay? With this Wheel of Fortune. We're not going to clarify them all, but we're going to clarify a few just so you can get a better idea here. Let's look at your obstacles. This obstacle of the Ace of Swords. Why is this an obstacle? Again, I feel like it's more about leaning into your intuition so you can derive at the truth. We have a Six of Pentacles. Again, that's that balance, okay? Finding the balance. Are you giving too much to the head space? Are you giving too much to your heart space, your emotions? And finding that balance in between the two. What does your intuition say? Okay? Yeah, don't overthink things with that Nine of Swords. Don't get trapped in your head. Don't overthink things. And that's how you have mental clarity, is by, you know, finding that balance between the two. Let's see. So let's look at this outcome. Show me the potential outcome. Page of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So again, the wheel will turn in your favor. But you have to, you know, embrace that youthfulness, that spirit of freedom, that spirit of exploring your passions, your ideas, those things that really ignite you, okay? We have the Hierophant. I feel like this is becoming an expert in something, okay? I feel like the more you embrace those gifts that you have, your intuition, it's going to put you in a position of being an expert, being someone that people come to for counsel, finding that balance between youthfulness and wisdom, okay? People are going to be like, you know, wow, look at water sign out there, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, really pursuing their passions and being fun and youthful, having this youthful spirit, but at the same time, this old soul, this wise person who just kind of knows what to do, okay? And then we have the Ten of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are going to be putting an end, okay? This is putting an end to an old way of doing things, ending a cycle. We have the Ten of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune, putting an end to a cycle and embracing a new cycle, again, of finding the balance between curiosity and wisdom, okay, and going down that path just like that, okay? So that's what I have for you, water signs. I do hope it resonates. If it does, go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. I would love to hear how this may be resonating with you, the ideas, the things you've been thinking about as far as your career goes, okay? And I will see you next time. Bye, water signs.